In this video, we're gonna build the green clown from Lowe's. Very boring name, very crazy prop. And after that, we're gonna build this guy, Nozzles the Clown. And finally, we're gonna do Mr. Punchy.
Come closer. I have something to tell you. It's so funny. I promise you'll die laughing.
And before we get started, Clowny Brownie would love to send a message to everyone.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
And as we start out our rapid fire build, we're gonna start out with the Lowe's Green Clown. Let's go. All right, in rapid fire, we're just throwing these guys together. So Mikey, go ahead and toss his shoes on. After that, we're throwing on his poles. This is gonna create his knees. All right, we're gonna get his legs on. Doing this one-handed is always fun. All right, 2 legs, let's go. All right, next up, we are pulling his outfit on. All right, you should have something like this. So now we're gonna toss his module on there. Get it, Mikey? Got it, boy? It's gonna look something like that. All right, next is gonna be his waist loop. It's a little tricky. And you just clink it down and line it up, bruh. Oh yeah. All right, next we've added the sucker. We've got his arm ran through the clothing, and now we're gonna attach it right up top, just out of Mikey's reach. All right, repeating the same process up the other sleeve. And we have yet again, another of these little doubles we're gonna add here. All right, we're gonna connect his head now. We'll get those wires afterwards. We've made Mikey tall enough, that's gonna help. There you go, boy. And now we're just gonna connect the wires and we're gonna suit him up. And then we're gonna get this good looking guy working.
Come closer. I've got something for you. And it's not a balloon.
And next up we have Nozzles the Clown. Let's get it. All right, we're gonna start off and put his legs on. Almost the same as Green Clown, pretty much the same deal. Next up is time for the legs, or the feet actually. We got the legs. Next, we're gonna add the upper part of his legs, repeating the same process as step 1. All right, we're gonna add these styrofoam to give him a little depth in his legs. I do believe you could just go to Dollar Tree if you ever needed to replace these. But you do wanna be careful so they don't get ripped. And go all the way down to his feet. Bring it on, Mikey. All right, he's looking good. And next, we're gonna get his pants on. What you doing out here like this? Nozzles, come on, man. All right, next we're gonna connect his waist. There you go. All right, now we're gonna add his torso. Just want to snap, there we go. We got something like this. We're gonna go ahead and connect those wires. All right, next up, we're putting his shirt on. So we're just gonna pull that on over. And now he is going to be fully dressed. It's gonna be a little hard to get it to hold because he doesn't have his Velcro on, but it'll look something like this. All right, next up, we're just adding these arm sleeves all the way up. It's gonna have the tube, it's gonna have your connector. Just make sure you have the right male connector up top to be able to connect to the torso in the corner. And after repeating the same process for the arm, I do make sure the tube goes down the center here. Now we're just gonna take these little end pieces and we're gonna connect it here. And we're also gonna connect this wire to get everything working out. That way his light and his fog works. This will go out each sleeve for the fog, and then down the bottom will go down to your fog machine. I've got it running right down his leg And I made sure I had plenty of tube to hook to the fog machine. And now it's time for the glorious head connection. Take this male piece and connect it to the female piece, the way we like to do it.
Nothing like a little Halloween fog to set the mood. I can't get enough of this stuff. Get a load of this holiday cheer. Careful where you're going. I'm trying to sanitize this place first. When I'm done, nothing's gonna be left living. Oh, makes your eyes water, don't it? Yeah!
And the final build for the clown video, Mr. Punchy, ready for the black lights. Okay, we are starting out with the base with Mr. Punchy. You need some weight on the inside. It shows in the instructions you're supposed to put some sand. That's too much work. We just put one of these bricks in here. Last year we actually put 2 of them. The problem is when you put too much weight, it will break these poles. So I'm gonna give everybody a warning right away. This extra weight will break the poles. So last year it does fit 2 of these. This year we're just gonna try it with 1. The problem with that is if you move it around, this will, there's nothing really keeping it too stable. It's not too bad, but it keeps it pretty stable. If you have 2, it'll actually fit right in between and they won't be able to fall. But we're going 1 this year. We'll see what happens. All right, first step, we're gonna add his lights once we have that weight in there. It's gonna pull right down, and that's actually gonna help stabilize this as well. So that actually is pretty good. All right, let's go to the next step. Next, we're gonna add these poles. You can't see the buttons, but they're on the other side. They'll be all right. There you go, got it clicks. All right, now you're gonna take his waist/torso area here. Gonna line those 2 up. I'm good on my side. I just need you to push that button on there. Put your focus into it. Let me see you, boy. There you go. Need to manhandle it. All right, we're gonna add our first waist piece, waist F, connecting it male to female right here. And now we're doing his shoulder piece onto the module. Got it click. And then after that, we're gonna go ahead and add this other loop. It's gonna go right over that piece. It's gonna attach right here, male to female. All right, next up, you actually bring the outfit. It's pretty tough. You gotta bring it all the way around. There's Velcro here. You have to open up this Velcro to get it around this first piece here. But then you're gonna Velcro it back as tight as you can. You actually have a string here to help keep it in place as well. This is where my power cord is coming out, my AC adapter. You wanna allow for as little airflow as possible. That way the inflatable part, once we're done with it, we actually get it plugged in. This will inflate because this is an actual inflatable. All right, next step, you're gonna add the arms. So same deal as usual. They're gonna go up the sleeve, come out. You're gonna have this male to female piece which connects here. And you'll see that Mikey here is working on the second one now. So we're gonna get those arms and then we're gonna move on. All right, and once you have both of those crazy looking arms on, it is time for the head, the even crazier looking head. And he is also black light ready for all the black lights we're gonna have.
Closer. I have something to tell you. It's so funny. I promise you'll die laughing.
Been doing this clown sort of a thing. Can everybody get a shot of these? Do you see these clown figurines? Whenever I used to get sad, I just look at a clown and then I just can't help it. I said, just can't stop grinning. Oh, come on,
Lighten
honey.
up, buddy.
Lose that frown. When you're down, stare at a clown.
Don't forget to subscribe.